Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Hope you're all doing fantastic today. We are going to jump back into the Great One grind today and hopefully get ourselves a Great One, or at least a couple diamonds or rares or something like that. Hopefully at least, but how's everybody doing? Hope you've all been having a good day. We are starting off our brand new stream schedule today, so hopefully this will be a better time for most of you. It should be past most of your guys' school and work times, so hopefully it'll work out better for everybody. And I'm also thinking about possibly doing 1 or 2 days where we do the stream earlier than normal, just so that the EU people can get a stream that's a little bit better for their time. How's everyone doing? Hey, Hyper. Hey, C Plays. Hey, Nina, Finn, Sandra, Will of Steel, Blitz, Lucas, Dylan, Surfy, Mac, Adam, Hydro, Thad. How's it going, everybody? And Lotus Flowerhorn, thank you so much for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the Scare Crew. And also, enjoy all of the awesome emotes, the green name in chat, the special badge icon, access to the private Discord channels, and the bonus uploads on the channel. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's jump into the Great One grind, guys, and let's see what we can do. I'm excited to see what we can accomplish today. Nice, Lucas. That's awesome. It's 8 a.m. in Australia. That's honestly perfect then. That's a lot better than my other stream time then. So hopefully it'll work out for a lot of people. Already I feel like this is going to be much better than my old stream time. We shall see though. Because obviously I want to work the stream times around what is best for the majority of you guys, and I felt like 3 p.m. PST was a little bit better than 2 p.m., but we will tweak it as necessary depending on what everybody says. What do we need? Let's go M1. We'll use the M1 and the 300 to grind them today. And I believe, let's get that in there too. Drop the 243 for now and let's get a tent in there. Get the M1 and then move the 300. Yeah, there we go. 30-06 and Hyperion scope. And then our Snortweeze collar and the tent. I think we're good to go. Nice, Nina, that's awesome. I wish I had, like, any diamond musk deer. That's one that I've never been able to get. Hey, Dr. Weeper, how's it going? Glad you could make a stream, and holy, that voice crack was yikes. I should probably drink some water. Oh, and guys, let me know if the audio is good, because I just got a new headset, and I think I got the sound where I need it, but I'm not 100% sure. So let me know if the sound seems good, or if it needs to be lower, higher, for the game audio at least. My microphone shouldn't be any different than it was, but let me know if the game audio needs to be raised up or lowered or anything like that, and we will tweak it as necessary. It's good? Okay. I figured it would because I didn't have to change too much, but I wanted to make sure. I just realized I have my HUD turned off for screenshots still. There we go. Better. Yeah, that guy's actually pretty tiny. Should take him down pretty quick. Ooh, that's unfortunate, Dr. Weeper. That's really unfortunate. Gotta love those trolls. I was too far forward. Ah, no, it stopped. Oh, I love it when they do that. That's not good, Nina. Better go check that out. I'd be checking it out at least to make sure nothing weird's going on. Hey, Dino, how's it going? You have not missed anything yet. We just got started. Well, hello there, Big Male Level 2. So there was actually a bunch of them close, and then they just didn't show up until we moved away. Let's see if we can actually take out a few of these. Get back over here and try to smoke them. That's a decent 2 right there. Not bad at all. That's unfortunate, Calvin. Ooh, that's the worst, Dr. Weeper. I've done that a couple times. It's always really unfortunate when it happens. It's always very unfortunate and sad. Alright. Got 3 from that zone. Should be good. Oh, gotcha, Nina. Well, I guess that's about best case scenario then. Got a fully stuffed sinus. Pretty sure it's Prob the Roni. Yeah, that does not sound fun at all, Blitz. Although I had a sore throat for a couple days and a stuffed up nose and I was fine. Didn't turn out to be anything, so maybe it's the same with you. Although I did, if I remember right, didn't you say that you were around somebody that had it? So, maybe it is different for you. Ooh, we nailed that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that actually worked. I can't believe I actually got switched in time to make that last shot. Oh my gosh. Wow. How did we do that, guys? I can't believe that. That's crazy. Oh, gotcha, Blitz. Yeah, you might then. Just stay hydrated and rested. The best things you can do. Holy aim? Yeah, that might have been some of the best aim we've had in a little while. It's not every day we start hitting shots like that. There's a bunch over there. Got those there. Let's take out these first. That last shot was kind of rough. Ah, he stopped. That shot got him, though. Let's reload real quick, and then we'll take those out. Ah, that sucks, Nina. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, pretty much, Dino. We're wiping out all of the whitetail population. My mission is to take out every whitetail that ever existed on Rancho. Ah, not vitals. Ah! I think we got spine, actually. Good enough, honestly. That'll at least do the trick. Yeah, true, Mac. But that's why I'm using tripod stands. That way I don't have to worry about the zones deleting. And thankfully on Rancho, like, the zones almost always reappear at the same lakes, which is amazing. One of my favorite things about hunting them on Rancho. If I remember right, there was only 2 over here. There was the doe and then that buck. Shoosting all the deers? Oh yeah. If it moves, it gets smoked. That's how we're doing it. If it moves, it dies. Nice, Lotus. Unfortunately, you butchered the shots, but that's a pretty awesome mount to complete. Yes, there is one glitched mule deer rack still. One of them got fixed, but then there's another one that's still bugged, so there are still some bugged muleys, unfortunately. But they do know about it, and they're trying to fix that one as well, so hopefully it'll be fixed in the near future. I think we just have 2 more over here. We got this one, and then the one that we shot on the run over here, wherever it went. There she is. Perfect. Grab that, and then travel over here to collect the incredibly large pile of whitetail deer that we created over on this side. Alright, later, Nina. Thanks for dropping in. Nice, Speed Demon, that's awesome. Yes, Turkey, it will. At least that's what happened with the last one they fixed. It changed all of the ones in the lodges, too. So I imagine that it will change for you. Ooh, hold on. How many have we picked up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I forgot to write down the number before we started. So take 5 away. 841, okay. Oh, also, guys, I got a bit of a story for you guys after I get this wrote down real quick. About something that happened to me. Regarding Call of the Wild. There, got that ready to go. So basically, I was recording for a video recently, and I heard an explosion outside. And I think it was like a transformer or a fuse or something that blew because it kicked our power off for like 2 seconds. And then once I got everything booted back up and got back into Call of the Wild, I launched my game and I was greeted with save game file corrupted. Would you like to try and restore it? So I tried to restore it multiple times. It kept failing to restore. So I had to go to my backup save file, and I put that in, and I was just hoping, I was thinking to myself, when was the last time I backed up my files? I think the last time I backed them up was when we killed the second great one. And sure enough, it was when we killed the second great one, so I didn't have any of like the melanistic pheasant or anything like that, and I was like, no, I can't do this. I gotta find a way to get that save file to restore. So I put the corrupted files back in my save folder and started the game up again and tried one more time to restore the save file, and it worked. So we have everything back the way it was. We didn't lose any progress, thankfully. I don't know how it worked that way, but somehow just moving the save folder out of there and then putting it back in allowed it to fix the corrupted files. I don't know how. I don't know how it worked like that, but somehow I managed to save everything, and I could have lost everything just because the power kicked off for 2 seconds. It's honestly insane. I thought I lost so much progress, but we saved it. Yeah, it could have been terrible. I would have been so sad if I had lost the melanistic pheasant. That's like my most prized trophy. And so after that, after I made sure all the files were fixed and not going to break again, I backed up all my files once again so that wouldn't happen again. Would have been a fun beginner series. Something like that. Would have been a pretty sad one. That's for sure. Exactly, Float. Exactly. That's why you constantly back up your save files. Because you never know when something could happen and corrupt your save. Something as simple as the power going out while your game is saving can cause it to corrupt. Because essentially, if it crashes, like if your power goes out mid-save, then essentially you have like a half-saved file, I guess, and that just breaks it. Oh, where did they come from? Wait. Where did those guys come from? Did we already get the respawns back from those first two we shot? I think we did. Yeah, me too, Blitz. I've been in the bad habit recently of only doing it every couple months, though. But I'm gonna start doing it, like, every few days. Just to make sure we're good. Because I don't want to lose progress. Especially some of the cool trophies that we've killed recently. I don't want to lose them. Predictions for next great one? It's either red deer or mule deer, because those seem to be the two most popular requests. But I definitely would like blacktail. I think blacktail would be an awesome great one. Because currently the diamond rack for blacktail isn't very realistic, so I'd like to have a great one with a realistic, non-typical rack for the blacktail. That could definitely be really cool. We are just wiping out tons of whitetail at this lake. I love it. It would be cool to get blacktail on another map. I'm not sure like what kind of map they could do to make it fit though. Because blacktail are pretty limited in their range. I'm just not sure what other map they could do. Hey Mel, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, to be honest, they're very realistic, Blitz, but I can kind of understand, because they are kind of small, but that's just how blacktail are in real life. They're a much smaller deer. And most of them look like the current true racks. Like I was saying, the only ones that are not realistic are the 5s and the big 4s, like some of the big 4s. The small to mid-size level 4s are pretty much what I would think of when I think of a good-sized blacktail. But definitely the level 5s, and then the 4s that look like the 5s are not realistic at all. Yeah, the diamonds are terrible. Diamonds are just not great for them. And the OG rack diamond was terrible too. Like, I know a lot of people like the OG blacktail, but it was not realistic. It was way too large and had way too close of tip-to-tip spread. There's a few deer there. Wish I could get like some elevation to take them out, because, I mean, this is okay, but it doesn't really give us the perfect angle. It's better, but just not perfect. What? How did we miss that second shot? I would love to see a great one red deer. I would never leave Tiawaroa if they added a great one red deer. I'd be on that map 24/7 for the rest of my time playing this game until I got that thing. That is crazy, Turkey. 43 kills in. Jeez. That's crazy. I wish I was that lucky. Oh, really, Blitz? That's crazy. I'll have to take a look at it. I'll definitely have to take a look at that. Oh, wrong gun. Okay, this herd has actually grown quite a bit, it looks like. We got a lot more deer in this area. Okay, those ones have not spooked still. Got him down. Ah, stop stopping. I hate it when they do that. I hate it when they stop right as you're about to take a shot. It is the worst. Now he's over the hill. That's unfortunate. Ah, sadly didn't get that one. Let's go check out... we'll go over here first since we gotta wait for one of those to die. Hey, Fishing with Chase, I'm glad you enjoy the channel. Probably Float Goat. Probably. Would not be surprised. With as long as it's took us to get a Mela red deer, I would not be surprised if we got a great one red deer before the Mela. Max weight for blacktail deer in pounds? Not sure, to be honest. I only use kgs for their weights. So I have no clue what their weight in pounds would be. Let's go ahead and grab this little guy. 210, not bad. Then we got one more over here, and I think that's all of them that we killed on this side. I think that's all of them. What would you suggest for a great one grind? Like, what do you mean? Like, out of the two maps, or for gear, or what? Honestly, Lotus, at this point I would be happy with any type of gun pack. I really don't care what type of gun pack they add, I just want it to be some new guns. I'm dying to have some new guns to use, and I'll honestly use anything. Just want something new. Would be amazing if we could get some new guns. Nothing yet, Wolf. No rares or diamonds yet. Looks like we ran into the fast travel glitch on all of these. Oh, spots on Mexico. I have a guide for that, actually. If you have not already seen it, I would highly recommend checking out my Rancho del Arroyo Great One guide, because I cover all of the best spots for whitetail in that guide. I think there's like 40 zones that I cover. It should help you quite a bit with finding everything you need to know about the map when it comes to Great One grinding. What's my biggest whitetail score? Well, my biggest is 291, but they can't get that big anymore. After they made some changes to them, they're no longer able to get up to 291, so I think on the current scoring system for whitetail, or I guess it's current scoring system for whitetail, I think the biggest one I have is like 272. I think so, at least. 272, I believe, is the best that I have currently for the current scoring on them. Alright, so I think we won't have to worry about this half of the lake anymore, thankfully. I've been trying to leave some of these doe only so we don't have to check them. So hopefully that worked. Oh yeah, for sure, Dino, for sure. I really want 17 HMR, and I feel like it will be the next rifle in Call of the Wild, just because of the fact that they said that they're working on a lower caliber weapon. It's got to be 17 HMR, like, that would make sense to me. That would make the most sense in my opinion. Few deer over there. Honestly, a pretty decent one. Go ahead and start wiping these out. He's in a terrible spot, too. I don't know if the second shot got her. It definitely did not. Let's try to get another shot into her. Ooh, that works. That definitely works. As she stood no chance at all. That poor thing. That poor thing. Alright, let's see what else we need to do. I think we'll get a tent put down here now. Seems like the move to do. Yeah, we'll get a tent placed like right there. That way we can fast travel to it. I'd say classic, Mel. Get yourself one of those new piebald axes, dear. That's something that I'm really grinding for, because I actually think they might be the best looking rare axis on classic. The piebalds look really good. No, that sounds about right, Nova. There is a little bit of a misconception with how much diamonds and rares you should be getting. It's not like 1 diamond and 1 rare per 100 kills. It's more like 1 diamond or rare. So I'd say you're about in line with what things should be. Having 2 rares and 270 seems about normal. I wouldn't be surprised if you get another rare or diamond relatively soon. But that seems about right, Nova. And everybody's luck is different, because at the end of the day it is completely random, completely RNG driven, so what your results are going to be different than other people's results. I mean, like, for example, I did not get many diamonds at all during my Rancho grinding. But then somebody like Kill Clinton got way more than what the normal person would get. I think he had something like, I think 9 level 3s by the time he got to like 400 kills or something like that. It was crazy. But then somebody like me didn't get anywhere even close to that. So there is a lot of RNG that goes into it, but I'd say you're about where you should be when it comes to the amount of rares or diamonds. There we go. You know, to be honest, I did not think that all of these were in the same herd as that first one we shot, but they definitely were because they spooked after we shot the one. Yeah, that's crazy, Mel. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let me actually check what my overall total is. So between Rancho and Layton Lakes and 5,721 kills, I have 31 diamond whitetail. And 2 great ones, and roughly like 30 to 40 rares. I don't even know like how many rares, but it's somewhere between 30 and 40. So I've had really good luck on rares, but not super great luck on diamonds. And most of the diamonds that I did get were on Layton. I think I've only got like maybe 6 or 7 of them on Rancho. So I definitely had better luck with diamonds when I was hunting Layton. Hey, Diana, how's it going? Yeah, those would all be amazing options, Float. Probably the perfect weapon pack, to be honest. Yes, Turkey, that would be great. 14 piebalds, geez, Float. It sounds like my luck. And let me guess, half of them were fence rack ones too? Because that's how it was for me. A bunch of small fence rack piebalds. Yeah, Lady Legend was getting a decent amount of diamonds as well. Where'd it go? Guess it got away. That's unfortunate. Was hoping we could blast that one as well. Oh well, we got these $2 here at least. Oh. Hello there, sir. Imagine it's just a great one staring at us. That would be epic. Do it, Mel. Do it. Get the big males. Let's get this tent set up like right here. Perfect. Alright, now let's head further down and see what else we can find. We found a turkey feed zone. Exactly what I'm looking for. That's exactly what we're here for. A 9mm rifle? I mean, maybe. Like a 9mm carbine or something? I mean, that's what I've been doing too, Mel. Best way to do it right now with those axis deer missions. Honestly, the axis deer missions are pretty fun. And they're not super difficult either, so I think there'll be some of those missions that are pretty easy to do whenever you need some money. Feel like you're gonna get a great one this stream? I really hope so. That would be amazing if we could. Nah, it turned. No! That would have been perfect! Of course I had to reload. What else would I have to do? What else would happen? Oh well. I don't really hunt this zone that much anyway, so doesn't really matter what we have here. Looks like we actually just wiped out a solo doe zone. Or actually no, that's not the one we shot. So there's a zone of 1 and then a zone of 4. Or I guess a herd of 1 and then a herd of 4. Yeah, we'll just leave these guys how they are. Not gonna worry about hunting them. Just wanted to... Ooh, okay. So there's these guys. I believe this is new, because I deleted that zone a while back, and I think it's just now returning. So what we're going to do here is wipe out 2 of these and make this a doe-only zone. That way we don't have to come back here. 50 cal tear apart animals? True, I guess they could. I mean, technically we already have a 50 cal with the muzzle loader. But I get what you're saying. I would actually love to see a 500 Magnum handgun. I think that could be a way that they could add in a 50 cal and still have it be somewhat, I guess along the lines of something you'd see more people using for hunting. 500 Magnum could be used as like a defensive arm for like grizzlies and stuff. What rifle am I using? I'm using 2 different rifles today, the M1 and the 300 Magnum. Sounds about right, Blitz. That honestly sounds like the type of mission they would do. No scope. One of those landed right next to it. Oh my gosh, could you imagine if that actually hit? Yeah, it's not happening. You know, it was worth a shot. Yeah, true float, but it's not a true 500 Magnum, and a lot of people want the real thing, you know? 454 is nice and all, but there's nothing like the power behind a 500 Magnum. And just the look of it, too. They look so nice. Just give me a 50 BMG for Buffalo? Yes, please. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I just don't think they'll do it. What do I think of a grenade launcher? I mean, it would make it so much easier to grind for these whitetail, right? Just one grenade and you take out a whole herd. Easy, great one in one day. Hey, AEW, how's it going? You did indeed get the red badge. That's awesome. 6 months down. Thank you so much for that. Yes, that would be really nice, Blitz. I've been saying this for a while. We need the 700 Nitro Express. Give us the 700 Nitro, or make the 470 better. Because the 470 should not be as weak and underused as it is. It needs more power and range. And reliability. Like, I find that sometimes that thing just does not drop things as quickly as it should. I don't know, Jesper. I don't know. I don't think so. I've heard a lot of people tell me that it's the same chance as getting a melanistic. But I don't know. I don't know how true that is. It's definitely not 1 in 25k, though. I'd say a more likely number would be like 1 in... probably like 1 in 2,000. Well, like I was saying, Blitz, this is like before the update. I do feel like melanistic has become easier to get. But before this update, or like before Rancho was released, it was said to be the same rarity as a melanistic. But nobody truly knows. But a melanistic is... I mean, I guess to put this into perspective, before Rancho released, I had 4,000 kills on Whitetail and had only killed 2 melanistics the entire time grinding for the Great One. One of them I got within my first 1,000 kills, and then the second one I got right before I hit 4,000 kills. Well, I guess it was like 30... I guess it was actually 3,500. Yeah, it was like 3,500. But point is, they do seem like they've become more common than they were. They used to be a lot more rare when it comes to the melanistics. And then once Rancho released, I've killed like, I think 4 or 5 melanistics since then. So definitely something changed. Really, Mel? That's actually really lucky. Although, how many other bucks did you kill for that? Because I know you've hunted the Great One super hard. How many kills were you at total on Leighton? Hey, Kristen, how's it going? You did not miss much at all yet. Probably not, Great One. Probably not. 4.5k? Yeah, in that case, you were really lucky to have 5 melanistics. That's super lucky. Ah, rip Levi. That's unfortunate, man. Gotta love those game crashes. Jeez, Jesper, that's crazy. Some people have been lucky enough to get theirs pretty quickly. Nice, Nova. Oh yeah, for sure, Jesper. It's definitely still a large grind. Gotcha, Blitz. How many kills were you at on Leighton before Rancho came out? I don't think I've ever asked you. There's a deer there. 3k? That's not too bad then. That's not too bad at all. Hey, PA Outdoors, how's it going? You have not missed a thing yet. Just been taking out the entire whitetail population, but no diamonds or rares as of now. I think those were the only 2 that were going to give us shots. Sounds about right, Blitz. Speaking of pheasants, I really need to get more rare pheasants. I think we need to do another pheasant stream soon. Not today, but soon. Didn't actually think there was any bucks here. You know, sadly, this zone is just not what it used to be. This used to be one of the most insane places to go for whitetail, and now my herds here are like a quarter of the size they were 2 months ago. It's unfortunate. These zones were so consistent for the longest time, and they've just slowly dwindled away. Where's the last one? Oh, there he is. It's actually another buck. Oh, where'd my gun go? There we go. Well, that was another buck even. Maybe they just moved farther down than they used to be. I guess this water extends a bit farther out than I thought it did. Oh yeah, it did for me as well, Jesper. One of my great ones turned piebald. The other one just switched to a different shade of common fur. It was really strange, but yeah. Unfortunately, that's just how it is for anybody that got a great one on Rancho, or any whitetail for that matter, before they came through with the fix to fix the old ones that bugged. Sadly, no way to fix it either. See if we can figure out where we got this guy down. Shouldn't be too much farther. There he is. Where's the other one? I know there was another one that ran off. I'm not sure if we'll ever get a shot on it, but we saw one more. But I think that's it right there. Let's just go ahead and fast travel back. Oh yeah, Cody, they're amazing for wolves. I actually did a video on that a while back about the 12 gauge pump and slugs versus the wolves. It's so good. Like, it's truly one of the best ways to take them down. Absolutely love it. Hey, Joshua, how's it going? Hey, Kyla, how's it going? Negative on the rapid test so I can go on my cruise Saturday? Nice, Kyla, that's awesome. Glad it came back negative. Let's see, what were we doing? Time reset, that's right. Reset the time, and then we will restart our game real quickly. That way we can get all of our deer back to their zones and out of their spook state. $6.4K kills, 1 Mela, 3 albinos, 14 piebalds, and 1 great one. And 20 diamonds. Not too bad. Definitely a little bit less rares than I would expect, but not bad. Alright, let's do a quick look over all of our zones. Try to take out a few more bucks, and then we will probably switch over to Classic. We'll do at least another 25 minutes of Call of the Wild, though. Probably another 25. Oh, ooh, that's a 3. There we go, that's a level 3 whitetail. Hopefully that thing will be a diamond. I'm not 100% sure if he'll make it, though, because that is a small rack. But that's at least nice to see. We got a diamond, or diamond potential. Hopefully it ends up making it, though. Go ahead and prone right here. 226 meters. Now let's make sure that's actually the distance. 217. Okay, glad I checked it. Either way, we'll... Really? He's turning. He's just slowly turning without even moving. What is going on here? That's just rude. See if we can get his attention. And that is a dead level 3 whitetail. Well, that's an awesome way to start off our second run of the day. Nice, Kyla. No, Joshua, you've not missed anything. This is actually the first good thing we've seen. Yes, Jesper. Mountain lions are definitely the easiest diamond to get. Ibex are also pretty easy, so I'd say mountain lion and ibex are the two easiest. And ibex, that goes for all ibex species. Oh my gosh, that's a big level 2. Right across from that 3. 249 to 290 on the estimate. Wow, that's a really high estimate for a level 2. I mean, it's probably gonna hit on the low end of the estimate, but wow. Okay. Let's not shoot it yet. Let's go ahead and recover this one first. And then we will take that guy out. That's huge, though. That's a massive level 2. Absolutely massive. And also our herd has moved kind of to the right of where it used to be. And with 2 giant bucks, of course, that one would be tiny. That's insane, though. I think that's a diamond level 2. That's got to be a diamond level 2. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this guy. I'm excited to see if it'll make diamond and then take out that other one and see if it will make diamond. It'd be so cool if we had double diamonds here, but that's not looking good. Not gonna lie, that looks like a troll. It is. 248. Yikes. That's a bad troll. That is a really low scoring troll. 248. Wow. Yeah, that's rough. Well, let's take out this other one. That one already looks bigger. Like, that one definitely looks like a diamond. So I think that 2 is gonna make it, but sadly that 3 was the biggest troll I've had on Rancho. Choose the 2, we will. Just gonna get a little bit closer first. Just gonna get a bit closer. Yeah, that was a huge troll. Unfortunate. Really unfortunate. It happens, though. Can't win them all, right? We are unfortunately spooking off everything else while doing this, but I just want to get closer for this level 2 right here. 173. See if we can actually get him moving a little bit. Actually, that angle right there is pretty good. There we go. 150 out. Let's get this guy down. I think this is a diamond right here. Get his buddy down while we're at it, too. Looks like after that last run, most of our whitetail have moved to this side, so we're gonna have a bunch to take out very soon. But we gotta get that guy down first. He is top priority. I don't see anything else over here. Yeah, I think those are the only 2 big bucks here. Oh yeah, guys, this has to be a diamond. No doubt. No doubt in my mind that this guy is a diamond. Could not see this thing trolling. But let's get a closer look. Oh yeah, that's a diamond. That's probably going to be a 260 or 261. Up 258.40. Still a diamond though. That's awesome. That is our 32nd diamond since we started the Great One grind back when it first released. Not bad. Not bad at all. It actually weighs like almost 2 kgs less than the other one. That is Trurax taking into effect. Not bad though. I'll take it. Good to get a diamond. Alright, let me write down that I killed a 32nd diamond. There we go. Got that marked down. That's a decent buck there. There's just good deer everywhere. I love this. Absolutely love it. You know, I need to get another tripod like right here, because that's about when these guys come into render. I think we can wipe out all of these too. I don't know if I did, Blitz. I don't know if I saw that. I know, right, Dino? And that level 3 was such a big troll too. Oh my gosh, there's more. More whitetail. Where have you guys been hiding? They're arriving very late. Okay, so the whitetail that were over here, they're just now coming back. They're definitely gonna spook when we take out these other ones, but we will see what we can do. Gonna wipe out these guys first. I think that's good. Got 4 of the 5. Should be a couple more. There's a doe and then there should be a buck, I think. Got her. Not bad. Go ahead and reload the old 300. That's where you have a tripod as well? We'll definitely have to get that there then. How long do zones take to come back? Are you talking about like when you delete a zone? If you're talking about when you delete a zone, they should either come back to the same spot or reload to a new spot the next. Are we good? Are we good, guys? Is the stream back? Is it back? I think we saved it. I think we're good. Oh my gosh. I thought the stream was gonna completely end. I saved it just in time. Saved it just in time. I don't know what happened there. My upload speed just like dropped to nothing. Okay, so now that that's done, the reason that we don't allow caps in chat is because they're incredibly obnoxious. They clutter up the chat, make it so less messages can fit, and they just command attention, and nobody likes that. So that's the reason that we don't allow caps in the chat. And if one person does it, then everybody starts doing it, so it's just better not to start it at all. My gosh, we are nailing them today. I don't know what you guys ended up missing, but we just wiped out so many whitetail. Like, there's whitetail dead all over. I'm assuming you guys missed most of this, but we were nailing our shots. Like, I think that was some of the best shooting I've had all stream, and of course YouTube decides to drop the second I'm making some good shots. Typical YouTube. Doesn't surprise me one bit. Hey, Peyton, it's going pretty good. We just got ourselves a diamond level 2 and a troll level 3 whitetail. So things are looking pretty nice. Yeah, pretty much, Dino, pretty much. So basically what I had to do was click end on the stream and then start the stream back up. YouTube gives you like a little bit of time before ending your stream to get it back going again. So I just ended it on Streamlabs and then started it back up, and it didn't end the YouTube stream, thankfully. It's kind of confusing to explain, but yeah. The important thing is we fixed it. And we're back smoking some whitetail. Lots and lots of big male whitetail. Grab that doe. I don't know what else is over here. I don't think any more of them died over here. Oh, maybe. There's actually one more spotting outline. Or not spotting outline, but spotting marker right here. So it's possible that we hit one more. Oh, yeah. Definitely did. Medium bleed rate, too, so it will die pretty quickly. Yeah, exactly, Blitz. Like, I saw YouTube popped up a message where it said that they lost the feed to the stream, and if I don't reconnect, or if I don't start the stream back up within the next, like, a few minutes, then it'll end it, and so I was able to get it started back up and save it, thankfully. Was really hoping I wouldn't have to just start up a second stream, because then it splits the daily stream up into 2 streams, and then it's just confusing for people. Hey, Marcus, how's it going? Nice, Peyton, that's awesome. Did I miss anything? Yes, you missed a diamond level 2 whitetail and a troll level 3 that were right across from each other at this lake right here. Pretty much, Dino, pretty much. Hold on, I might have to close my chat and bring it back up. Also, for those of you that were watching the stream when it crashed, there is a chance you might have to restart your stream just to get like the most real-time stream. Because sometimes when it buffers like that, you end up falling behind a little bit, so I would definitely recommend refreshing the page. Just to make sure your stream's not lagging behind. Yeah, Blitz, it's rough when it happens. Gotta love it. Where do I prefer to hunt pheasant? There's a couple spots that I really like to. Just south of the starting outpost, I just run all the way down to this other outpost, and that seems to always get me quite a few pheasants. And then down here, this entire area is covered with them. Super good area. Because I don't hunt all 8 lakes, Elio. I only hunt like 4. I only hunt like 4 lakes. Because it's much easier to manage your herds and make the best out of your time when you only hunt the, like, best of the best. So I've picked 4 spots where I can hunt them extremely fast. This lake right here near Casa de la Castro. La Hacienda, near the starting outpost, Bosque Alto, this big lake here, and then this lake right here. Those are the only lakes I hunt, because that's where I've got the easiest access to whitetail. A lot of my other lakes, they're just not super time efficient, because the whitetail are so spread out, or they're in really brushy areas, so I just choose not to hunt those. You hunt IRL? Yes, I do, Turkey. I haven't in the recent years, but I did growing up. Haven't had the time as of recent, though. What I recommend when hunting the whitetail on Rancho Elio is find like the 4 locations that are your best lakes, like where you can hunt them the fastest, and then just hunt those. Oh, really, Elio? What I would recommend doing there then is deleting those zones. Shoot every single whitetail at your starter lake, and then once you've killed off all of the whitetail, you should have new herds form at those lakes. At least that's how it worked out for me. I have a stand right there, I just realized. To be honest, I kind of forgot I put that there. We don't think we can just shoot these without deleting the zone. And when I say deleting the zone, I don't mean with hunting pressure. You don't want to delete it with hunting pressure. You just want to shoot all of the deer out of the zone. Because if you delete it with hunting pressure, it takes much longer for them to return. But if you're using tripod stands and just shoot all of the deer in the area, typically you'll get new herds spawning there pretty quickly. I don't really hunt tree stands at all. And that's just because it's kind of inconvenient, the way some of the tree placement is on these maps. I like the tripods much better because I can just place them anywhere. How do you fix a zone that's all does and has been for a while? So there's a couple things you could do with that. One thing that you could do is try to swap bucks and does. And the way that that is done is you find a zone that you don't like. You shoot a couple bucks out of it, and then immediately fast travel over to your all doe zone and shoot 2 of the does out of there. And then restart your game, and they should have a 50-50 chance of swapping those 2 bucks to the slots where those 2 does were. And then the other way that you could do it is just wipe out that zone completely if the buck swapping doesn't work. And just hope that you get the zone to respawn at the same spot. I would recommend trying the first method first, though. Try swapping the bucks and does. Yes, exactly, Blitz. I would like to see a realistic mode of some kind. I've been asking for some kind of realistic mode for a very long time. Would definitely be a great addition to the game. Oh, and also, let me know what you guys think, because I was talking about this yesterday with Flinter during one of his streams. I think that there is a way that they could add leaderboards and like leaderboards and competitions to Call of the Wild without having to get rid of the offline mode. I think what they could do is make it so you can still play offline, because obviously if they ever introduced competitions and leaderboards, you'd have to be online for things to count to that. And obviously you wouldn't be able to use mods or anything like that anymore, because I know there's a lot of people that use mods with Call of the Wild, and if they added in competitions and leaderboards, then they'd have to add in an anti-cheat to make it so people couldn't cheat their way onto the leaderboards. But I think a way that they could do it to where people can still use their mods and people can still play offline is they could make it so that if you're offline, nothing you kill counts towards leaderboards or competitions. I think that would be a compromise they could do, where you could still do offline mode, it's just that nothing you kill while offline would count towards the leaderboards or competitions. I think that would be a good compromise to where us that want competitions could have them, and the people that don't want the game to be fully online would still have the option to play offline. Probably not, Cody. Mods are pretty frowned upon in the community. A lot of people use them, but they're frowned upon by a lot of people. And the developers don't like them either. So I personally will never use mods, but I know there's a lot of people that do like them. Okay, nothing in that zone. It took a while to finish that first lake because we found those two diamond potentials. Is there nothing over there? Wow. We might have actually killed everything there and deleted that zone. Let me see. No, it shows it. That's weird. Yes, exactly, Bit Crusher. That's how I see it too. Especially in a game like Call of the Wild where everybody is so, like, competitive and proud of their diamonds and rares, I feel like modding stuff just defeats the whole purpose and the whole grind. And, like, the whole reason that we enjoy the game. If it's easier to find the rare stuff, then what's the point? So I'm with you on that. But there's a lot of people that like the types of mods that increase render distance and stuff like that. I'm not necessarily against people using, like, render distance mods or, like, mods that, like, add skins to guns. I'm not really against those, but I'm not personally going to use them ever because I want the game to be as it's intended. Yeah, exactly, Bit, exactly. At least with the ones that increase chances of finding that type of stuff, it definitely does make it pointless and worthless. Hey, Buzzard, how's it going, man? Long time no see, my dude. Hope you've been doing well. What did we hit there? Nice, Logan, that's awesome. Yeah, Turkey, exactly. That's kind of the one that we're talking about that is, like, absolutely terrible. And it would... That's the type of stuff we would have to avoid with competitions and leaderboards. And that's why you would have to make it so there's an anti-cheat. And then, I guess, like, have an offline mode where people can still do that type of stuff, but... You know, I think there's one thing that they could do. It might be kind of difficult to do. It could be difficult, but... I think it's possible that they could implement a way to where people could use mods and have them not be able to be used while in an online mode where you could do competitions and stuff. If they just implemented it through the Steam Workshop, they could actually implement a way to where it could limit where you can use them. I think that would be easy, but... Well, it wouldn't be easy, but I think that would be the best way to do it. Implement it through Steam Workshop, that way people can still do it, but it's not going to affect the people that are playing for competitions and leaderboards. Like, there's got to be some compromises they can make. Because as much as I hate the fact that mods are a thing for Call of the Wild, it's going to be impossible to fully get rid of them. Exactly, Turkey. I don't see the purpose of it either. Because it removes all of the enjoyment of getting the good trophies. What do you mean, Watt? What do you mean? What do you mean by fill out a mod app? I don't take applications for mod. I choose mods based off of people that I've known for a long time or people that mod for other YouTube channels. I don't really have an application. You have to be somebody that I've known for a while that I can trust with mod privileges. I don't have any types of applications. Alright, so it looks like it's just this zone that appeared, so we can take out a few of these. They're about 300 away. Okay, those did not spook, so they are a separate herd. Yeah, same, Blitz, same. Nice, Flying Buzzard, that's awesome. Alright, later, Sam. Hey, Tuxedo, how's it going? What have I got today? We got a Diamond level 2 Whitetail, and then we also got a Troll level 3. Did we get all 3 of those? I think we did. We got all the bucks. That one's definitely spine shot, though. No, don't go all the way up the hill. You stupid deer. I hate it when they go all the way up there. I look at a lot of things when it comes to mods. Can't just hand it out to anyone. If you kill all the bucks in a herd, will it become a doe only herd? No. So it's kind of complicated the way it works, but I guess the best way to describe it is if it's a mega herd, which is one of the herds of whitetail that has over 10 deer in it, for some reason those are bugged and you will never get respawns in those herds no matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you kill like 1 buck each time, you'll never get a respawn in those types of herds. They'll always just eventually become doe only. And then there's one other way that you can make a herd doe only, and that is by shooting everything except 1 doe. So that's how zones become doe only. Not sure how the first shot missed. That last one was terrible, though. Ooh, there we go. Can we get that, too? Not great shots, but we got her. This doe just loves to get stuck. Oh, man. Kill. Oh, I already read that. Got a diamond goose after 300 to 400 kills. Was so happy. Nice, Cody. That's awesome. Congrats on the diamond goose. I don't know, Flying Buzzard. To be honest, I kind of missed it. Like, the satisfaction of finding the great one is kind of what makes me want to do it again. And plus, because one of mine got messed up with the update, I kind of feel like I have to grind for another, you know? Pepper the mess out of that doe? Yeah, that poor thing got shot way more than she needed to be. Ooh. There we go, that's a new zone. That is a brand new zone over there. This also might mean that we need to start blasting away at that herd until it's just 1 doe, because I don't actually want a zone there. Because it's too far out of the way. It's going to take too much time to actually travel over there each time, so we're going to try and shoot everything except 1 doe in that herd and make that become a doe-only zone. That would be amazing if we could get that to work. Wish I could see that buck that's in here. I guess that's him right there. Come on. Show yourself. I think we did kill that first one, though. Alright, let's try to get the ones over there. So I think for these ones across the water, I'll end up using the M1. Ah, it's not what we wanted to do. Man. Ah, you got stuck. No. I hate that they get stuck and then stop and then get stuck and then stop. Absolutely the worst. Let's hope that hit. I don't think it did. We'll have to wait for them to come back. Yeah, Blitz. I'm doing a longer stream today, so we will get on Classic still. Yeah, Tuxedo, same. First time I've ever seen a request for an application. How many kills am I in the grind? Close to 5,800 in total. Counting all of the kills we've had across all of our Great One grinds. I don't know how many it's been since the last one. I think we're like 1,900 since our last Rancho Great One. Is there always a diamond on the map no matter what? No, there definitely will be times where there's no diamonds on your map. But because there is so many different animals, you can almost guarantee there's probably a diamond on your map at all times, but it isn't a guarantee. That just made no sense. Because of how many animals are on your map, there's a good chance that there's always going to be a diamond, but it's not guaranteed. That's the best way to put it, now that I've sorted through all my words and got that out. My English has just been spotty recently. Oh, we actually hit that doe. It's not gonna insta-kill her, but I'm honestly just surprised we even hit her. You're currently at 400. How many diamonds and rares have you got in the 400? I mean, yeah, that can happen, Logan. It's pretty random, like, what order you get things in. Because every rare and diamond and great one is... It's still like a random spawn chance, so... You could get a great one on your first kill, you could get a melanistic on your first kill. There's definitely lower chances of getting either of those before getting a diamond, but it can happen. Let's see what we killed here. Because I don't know if it was a buck or a doe, but it looked like a buck. Oh, no, it was a doe. Is that even the same one? I don't know which one that was. Get our dog to track things. Best way to get your bucks to respawn? Just shoot bucks. That's really all there is to it. You'll always be getting your respawns immediately, but the thing is, sometimes they respawn in different zones, or they create new zones, or they just don't get to their zone immediately. Sometimes it takes them a little bit of time to travel. There's a lot of factors that go into whitetail not showing up where you shot them. Nice, Chad. That's really good, actually. That's really good. Jeez, Tuxedo, that's insane, actually. That's crazy. $900 kills in and still no great one. Keep on grinding, man. It can be a rough grind sometimes, but it'll be worth it once you find it. Well, that's fine, Turkey. As long as it's like an acronym, then it's fine, because GO just stands for great ones, so that's fine. As long as it's something that's supposed to be capitalized, then we're not gonna get mad about it. It's just unnecessary caps. Something like that, that's supposed to be capitalized. Alright, let's try to get a stand set up here, actually. Never mind, I can't actually see this spot from here, so... Guess we'll just not do that. Okay, perfect. So this zone is a solo doe now. That's what we were hoping to see. Best hunting spots on Classic for axis deer? So I like to start kind of, man, it's really hard to explain without actually looking at the map. I guess the easiest one to explain without seeing the map is when you... There's that starter lodge. Or like the, I guess the lodge that is really close to the water. If you just loop around that water, I find a lot of axis deer around that area. So that's one I would recommend. It can be really good. Alright, so all those are down. Yeah, that's not too bad, Turkey. That sounds about where you should be. In fact, that's actually better than a lot of people when it comes to diamonds and rares. Most people average 1 diamond or rare per 100 kills, and it looks like you've been averaging 2. That's not bad at all. I'd take that any day. Holy whitetail. Jeez, we're almost at 6 million now. Starting up the Great One grind has got us quite a bit of cash. Yeah, pretty much, Elio. And to be honest, Lady Legend had more than that because she grinded on Layton too. There's not really any such thing as like progress towards a Great One, so literally any kill you get on a whitetail could spawn the Great One. So I don't think it's really worth like separating the kills into separate grinds, because as long as you're killing whitetail, you have a chance at getting the Great One. So technically Lady Legend killed over 7,500 whitetail. Probably close to 8,000 actually. And that's why I've counted all of my Layton kills towards my like Rancho grind as well. Technically, I should have 3 Great Ones already, but we got that one bugged Great One, which was quite unfortunate. Hey, Lady Legend, how's it going? Around 8,000 kills? Yeah, it's quite a bit. I knew you were close to 8,000, but I'm glad you finally got it. I'm just trying to get another one so I can get a post Great One changes Great One. Since my one got bugged into a piebald, I'd love to get another one to replace it. I think we got all of the whitetail over here. I think we're good to go. Ooh, our time, we're gonna need to reset soon. We need to go claim all of these right here, but I have no tents over there, so let's, I guess just ATV over. 5 diamonds, 4 rares? Yeah, it seems about how my luck has been as well, Lotus. That seems about in line with what I've had. Although I've had kind of a low number of diamonds. From what I've seen, I've got way less diamonds than a lot of people get. Where is the thingy? There it is. Let's get over there and grab those deer, and then we will reset the time and restart the game. Look out, Hunter! Look out, buddy! Oh, this is gonna be rough. This area is not meant for an ATV. But it's the fastest way over, so we're gonna try it. Oh gosh, this is sketchy. But man, that is a beautiful view. Oh, and I actually gotta jump off. That is a beautiful view. Oh my gosh, that's amazing looking. That's so cool. What a view. You know, this game never fails to amaze me with just like the beauty of the environments. That's something that Expansive Worlds does beautifully, and they just cannot be touched in this field of work. Like, creating immersive environments is their strong point. I'd love to see some more games built on the Apex engine. We've got Gen 0, and it's very similar to Call of the Wild with its environments. I'd love to see like a zombie survival game made on this engine. I think that would be pretty amazing. Hey, Freezeman, how's it going? How you been, my dude? Oh, no worries, Blitz. No worries. Welcome back. I'm guessing you're going to be recording it, right, lady? Because that would be awesome to see a IRL hunting video. Best whitetail lake on Rancho? You know, personally, I think it's actually this lake right here, near La Hacienda. I have such good luck with whitetail here. Never have any issues with respawns, no matter how many times I delete the zones there. It's just the most consistent lake on the entire map. So I definitely say the one right next to the starter lodge is the best lake for whitetail. It's so consistent. And I find that consistent lakes are better than anything else when it comes to Great One grinding. Consistency is the key to getting the Great One faster. Go ahead and grab all of these. Should have a few more. I think there should be one more after this doe. Because I know one of them was wounded and didn't die immediately. Oh, this is actually a buck. So yeah, there's definitely one more doe. But where is she? That's the question. Oh, there we go. Hunter found it. Yeah, no problem, Clay Drew. No problem, my dude. Hey, Skittles, it's been pretty good so far. We got ourselves a diamond level 2 whitetail, then we also got a troll level 3. Nice, Elio. Let me know how it works for you. Let me know how it works, because it's been working wonders for me. You found it, Hunter? No? Why are you barking then? Thought you found the deer. There it is. I do use that, lake, Clay Drew, but your herds will not stay big for too long. They do kind of get small after a while. This has actually been my second best lake, so these two right here are the two that I would focus on the hardest. And then keep, these two lakes right here as options as well. This tiny one here, and then this one. But these have been my two best. Just very consistent, and I got my great one at this one. Overall, those two are the best, I'd say. Yeah, the level 3 was pretty rough. It scored like 248. It was a really bad troll. Nice, Freezeman. Of course, awesome lady. I cannot wait to watch it. Me and Bree have been wanting to do some hunting, but obviously with a new baby, it's hard to do that. We're probably gonna have to wait a couple years before we'll actually get to do some IRL hunting, but I do eventually want to do some real-life hunting and get a little bit of it on the channel. One thing that you do have to watch out for with IRL hunting videos on YouTube is it will get age restricted and demonetized if you show any of the gore or the blood or anything like that. So don't actually show the any of that and you should be fine. Just have to unfortunately watch out for it because YouTube's very strict. Let's restart the game real quick. That way all of those whitetail get out of their spook state. And all the respawns get back to their lakes. Awesome, Elio. I can't wait to hear how things go for you. Yeah, no problem, lady. No problem. YouTube can be kind of weird with their restrictions and stuff, but as long as you follow little things like just not showing the blood and stuff, then you should be fine. No, unfortunately not, Braden. Just been those so far. We will do probably another quick look at this lake, and then we're gonna jump to the Hunter Classic, but real quickly, I want to go to this lake one more time since you're in here, Lady Legend. Kind of show you the strategy I've been using, because we've talked about it a few times, but I don't think I've actually got to show you yet. But this is what we've been doing, just completely wiping out all the zones, and it's been pretty good for respawns. That's actually a good deer. That's actually a good buck right there. Not bad at all. Alright, let's go ahead and take that out. That's actually a pretty good one. I need to look at it a little bit closer, but I don't know if that's a diamond potential rack. It might be. You know, that might actually be a diamond potential whitetail. It's got the rack, but I think the tip-to-tip spread is really bad, so I don't think it will make it, but I believe that is the correct rack shape. Believe so, at least. Definitely looks like it. $255.4. Oh no, please no. That'd be rough. Yeah, something like that, Blitz. What I'm saying is I think it's the right shape. It's just got too close of tip-to-tip spread. Yeah, I think that is what it is. I think it's the right rack, but too close on the tips. Yeah, 233. Oh, wow, that's got really close tip-to-tip spread. This is the right shape. It's just really squished in. That's wild. Look at that tip-to-tip. It's only got a 10.24. Wow. That could have been really decent, but that tip-to-tip spread just ruined it. Alright, we got some more here. Probably spooked off a few too when we fast traveled. We got all of these over here now. And there should be some close. Yep. And I believe last time there was some in the trees here, but I'm not sure where they've gone. Yeah, it's super narrow. Oh. I forgot we have this herd that comes in late. So we're gonna have to wait for them to get down here too. And they should be all fresh, because I killed every single one of them last time. So it should be a fresh herd to look at. Okay, those two are down. And then with these, I'm not sure which ones we'll have to shoot first to make sure the others don't spook. Hey, Chance, how's it going? What do you mean by suggestions on another Great One grind? Like, what aspect of the Great One grind are you looking for suggestions on? I think we got that in time. There we go. Got that guy too. Nice, Logan. That's awesome. I think that was good. Nice. So we got that. The others won't come back for a little bit, so let's go claim all those and then we will smoke the rest around here once we get a chance to. Yeah, that was my thoughts too, Blitz. That was my thoughts too. It definitely had a chance if it had more tip-to-tip spread, but sadly it had a really poor tip-to-tip. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. At least we got the one diamond today. Oh, we need to go get the ones over here. Yeah, let's go get those first. Ah, that's unfortunate, JC. Unfortunate, man. Looks like a heart? Yeah, I guess it kind of did. It kind of did have that look to it, didn't it? So now that we're over here, this herd should start coming in. Over here, unless our fast traveling spooked it. If so, it's going to take a couple minutes, but they will eventually be there. Keep hearing geese all the time? On Hirschfelden or just everywhere? Because that would be a little strange if you're hearing it everywhere. But if it's on Hirschfelden, that's pretty normal. Especially nowadays, geese are plentiful on Hirschfelden. There's a buck right there. Oh, yep, there we go. Got a bunch more of them coming in. I don't know why, but recently a lot of the herds have been late. Even with switching the time to a couple minutes past their latest string time, they're still late sometimes. It's almost like some of the herds are back to being broken the way they used to be, where they get to zones really late, and then the other half get there instantly. It's so strange. Curious how that happens, where it's like 50-50. Wish there was a way that we could know. Okay, so yeah, it is a new zone. That is a different herd than the one we just shot. Let's get back to this stand and wipe out a few of them. I definitely need to move one more stand like right there, though. And also, we need to check around here for deer. I don't think there's any. Nice, tuxedo, that's awesome. Oh, they are blitz? I haven't really hunted the predators too much recently. There we go. Got her as well. That clutch spine shot. I'm pretty sure it was spine at least. I think from that angle, that's pretty much all that could have dropped it. Unless we got a lucky brain shot. Hey, Mine for Days, how's it going? How have you been? Hopefully you're doing well. There should be one more doe in the brush here, and then all those we just took out. And then eventually that herd will come in. There's our doe. Got a diamond goose and a melon in one day. Nice, dude, that's awesome. Those melanistic geese are hard to find. Definitely hard to find. Oh, I forgot we have a tent over there. Oh, well. Guess we'll just avoid spooking stuff if we don't fast travel. So that's perfect. Gotcha, Float. The thing is, I just restarted my game, so I feel like that shouldn't have been an issue, but maybe I'll have to try it. Maybe I'll have to try switching maps. I know Flinter talks about using that to get your animals back to their zones, just switching maps, so maybe I'll have to try it out too. Alright, what did we hit on this? I gotta know. Did we get vitals? Did we get spine? What happened here? Okay, I'm not even sure how that is a thing. How did... How? Just how? Interesting. Very interesting. That's not at all where we hit, but, you know... Apparently it shows that we hit spine, even though it didn't list spine as something we hit. Weird. Going to the lodge and back helps? I'll have to try that too. I'll have to try a few different things and see what works best. I think it's actually map specific, and also multiplayer affects that turkey. If you play multiplayer and then try to go into your lodge, it will always crash no matter what. And then it seems like after you create certain multi-mounts in your lodge, loading into your lodge from Rancho will crash it. And I think loading in from a couple other maps will do the same. So, best way to avoid crashing when going into your lodge is if you're just playing in single player and you haven't done any multiplayer, then just switch to Hirschfelden and then load into your lodge. If you've played multiplayer, restart your game first and then try to load in. Just switching maps for you? Oh, that's weird, Float. I'll definitely have to try that then, if you're saying that the restarting doesn't seem to help it. Then that would explain why it doesn't really help it for me. So we'll have to try that out. See how it does for me. Do I shoot with recurve or 300? I'd say recurve chance. Get it with the recurve. Make it spectacular. There we go. There's a couple more whitetail. Let's get to... I guess that stand's gonna be the best. You know what? We need to set up a new stand. Let's just do that now. I can actually shoot that guy without a stand, so we'll shoot him and then place this stand down. That way we don't spook him off. We actually have 3 stands available as well. I think these are the only 2. There might be a third, but... Oh yeah, I think there is a third. Oh, how I love trees. And we missed that one too. Oh, there was a bunch more than I thought. Hold on. There's actually way more than I thought there was. Let's get that place down. And then, you know what, why not? Let's just get one more place down too. Just for convenience. Now, no matter where I am, I'll be able to do it. And let's grab our tents again so that we don't have beavers take down a tent and not be able to replace it. Wow, that herd is still not back. I don't think they're going to come back. We heard them grunting, but I don't think they're going to come down to the water. Small lake in the north? Yeah. Right here, Clay Drew. It's right here. Up near Laguna de la Joya. It's a pretty good spot. Usually has a couple really nice herds. Ah, needed to reload. No. Ah, man, we missed those shots. Well, we got a couple of them. I think I remember that, JC. I think I remember seeing you in chat. Oh, you're talking to Lady. Never mind. Where'd those 2 go? Oh, there's one of them. Yeah, I'm not sure, Logan. Not sure. I mean, everybody's map is a little bit different, so some people don't have zones in places that others would. Always chances of that. I already did, Clay Drew. I already did. Right here. Already showed that to you. Moose meat recurve? Oh yeah. Smoke that thing. Oh. Hello there. Ah, sadly I think she was behind the hill already. Was hoping we could sneak one in there, but nope. Yeah, no way we're getting that. Don't have enough breath. And she was already behind the hill there. Yeah, don't see any whitetail over there. That's so strange. Thought for sure they would come down eventually. Yes, I would definitely recommend the Bloodhound DLC. You know, a lot of the complaints that people have about the Bloodhounds is that they don't track well or that they could track better than the Bloodhound, but that's just because they haven't leveled them up. Once you get a max level Bloodhound, it will track so much better than you ever could. My Bloodhound regularly just out-tracks me, because it ends up a lot of times just running straight to the trophy, and it makes it so you don't even have to, like, worry about following the tracks yourself, because as you see right there, my dog's not even like taking a second to second guess where to go. He's just running straight to it. So I definitely think the Bloodhound DLC is worth it. A lot of the people that complain about it have not leveled their dog up, and when you first get the dog, it's not going to be super useful, but once you get it to like level 20, you will notice some crazy improvements in its tracking ability. It's all about putting time in to actually get your dog to that state, because it does take time. Nice, Chance. Yes, exactly, Float, exactly. They are truly amazing at how quickly they get to them. Alright, so it's about time that we switch over to Classic, but I am going to check all of the spots we've hunted real quickly for Whitetail. Just to make sure we're not going to miss out on any level 3s or great ones or anything. Do want to check everything real quick. Alright, so it looks like all those came back at the same zone. Don't see anything over there. What about here? We deleted a zone here as well. So there's nothing here, which means they're probably at a different part of this lake. Got nothing at that one. Probably just going to focus on some missions and competitions, Aiden. So I don't think we're going to be doing multiplayer on Classic today. I'm just going to focus on competitions and missions. Because I've been wanting to start winning some competitions. I actually did get a competition. Well, I'm not going to tell you where I placed, but I got a pretty good placement in a competition recently. And we'll have that video out in a couple days. But it got me wanting to do more of that. Okay, sweet. We got that zone to doe only, so that's good. That's what we were hoping for there. It depends on, like, what method you're really trying to do, Tuxedo. With the type of grinding that I'm doing right now, I've found it to be pretty useful to shoot the does as well. But the thing is, I'm not shooting does just to shoot does. I'm shooting does and bucks because I'm trying to kill every deer at that zone to the point where it deletes the zone. You don't want to delete it via hunting pressure, but you do want to take it out from just shooting all the deer in it. And I've found that that seems to be the best way to consistently get good respawns, because you have full new herds respawning instead of just like a couple deer out of a herd. And I've found that that's also been better for rares and diamonds, for me at least. And I know Ron McTube and Mel's Gaming do the exact same thing, and they have had great success. I mean, Ron has 2 great ones, and... or does he have 3? I can't remember. Does he have 3 great ones? I think it's just 2. Well, either way, Mel has, I believe, 4 great ones. And then Ron McTube has 2 or 3 great ones. They both have countless diamonds and rares, and they do the exact same method that I'm using right now with just shooting every single deer you get your sights on. It really does seem to work out great on Rancho. Now, Layton is a different story. If you're grinding on Layton, don't do that. I would not recommend doing that if you are on Layton, but if you're hunting Rancho, just shoot every deer you get a chance to. Ron does have the huddle now? I thought so. I couldn't remember, though. I couldn't fully remember. I'm hoping we can get our huddle pretty soon. Alright, we're gonna check this lake, just see what we got going on. We haven't had a zone here in a little bit. but I wouldn't be surprised if eventually we do get one respawning there. Alright, later, Dino. Getting on Rancho now, stopping the moose grind. Nice chance. Alright, let's see what we got down here. Have any of them respawned here? Sometimes when you're doing this method, though, it will take a couple runs to actually get the new herds in. That is one thing that I've noticed, because there's a lot of times where while you're trying to wipe out all the herds, you might miss one or two deer, and then obviously you'd have to take those out on the next run. But once you've took out all the deer in a herd, that is when the new herd will respawn. And like I was saying, it just seems to be a great way. Ooh. I haven't had a zone here in a while. We got a doe here now. Yeah, it's a new drink zone. It's just a doe, though. We don't want this here, that's for sure, if it's just one doe. Ah, missed the next shot. Oh well. Alright, later, Lady Legend, thank you for dropping in. Hope you enjoyed. Have an awesome rest of your day. Hey, Tallboy, how's it going? Alright, let's grab this real quickly, and then we will hop over to the Hunter Classic. Nice, Lucas, that's insane, dude. I wish I could find myself a diamond albino. Been wanting one of those for a while. Don't even really care what species it is, just a diamond albino is crazy. Wow, how did we mess up that shot? Oh, it's, wait, two. Oh, there's a buck here too? Did not even know that there was. Uh-oh, where'd Hunter go? Oh, there he is. Come on, Hunter. Show us the way. Apparently this way. This is what I'm talking about with the dogs, though. The blood was over there, and he took a shortcut instead. Instead of following the blood, he took a shortcut to it. Do you know the way? I do not know the way, but Hunter know the way. He know the way to the whitetail. There we go. Alright, I'd say that was a pretty good day of whitetail hunting here on Call of the Wild. It is time to jump over to the Hunter Classic now. Oh, hold on. I actually need to go back in and check my codex. I gotta make sure that I write down how many kills we were at. Alright, later, Tuxedo. Thank you for watching, my man. Just got a level 2 blacktail. Looks like a button buck. Never hunt this animal again. They're so small. Hey, they're realistic, though. That's how blacktail are. How far do you have to place a tent? 200 meters or 250 meters? If you're talking about that lake at the top, I recommend like 250 away from the lake because of like the variation in like where they can drink. I'd go a couple, at least 200, probably 250. Where did we end? So 2,700 or 27,944. We killed 103 whitetail today. That brings us to a total of 5,824 kills in total. And 2,504 of those kills were on Rancho del Arroyo. Not bad. Making some mega progress. Now, let's get Classic going. I'm excited for the Classic portion of this because I really want to get another rare buck. It's been so long since I've killed a rare buck of any species on Classic. I've killed plenty of non-typicals as of the last year, but... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is Classic having issues? Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, gotcha, Oakley. In that case, we should have a daily mission to do. Come on, Hunter. Don't break on me now. Ah. Still getting the same thing. Yeah, Classic is just... it's having issues. Well, see if we can get this going. Nice, Chance. Gonna take a bit to get the servers in order. Alright, good to know. I'll give it a couple seconds then. That's unfortunate that it had to do it right now. The timing on that. Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to keep trying until we actually are able to get it. For a buck not found. Basically. Well, I'm gonna clean up my OBS a little bit while I wait. Delete a bunch of the scenes I don't use anymore. Because a lot of these games I don't really stream anymore, so I'll just delete all these scenes. The rest are probably good to stay. Ah, there we go. Finally loaded up. Finally, we loaded up. About time. About time it worked for us. So let's go ahead and check what mission we're on for Axis Deer. And also, harvest a female doll shape. Okay, that's easy. That's actually really easy, so we will do that as well, probably. But we are on mission number 7. Just need to harvest a orange female Axis deer because I got the dark male last night. So orange female Axis and we'll be good. And then we also have the daily mission. Honestly, the daily mission is going to be easy, so let's just complete that first. Get that done before the rest. Hey, Julie, how's it going? Nice, Bethany, that's awesome. How do you hunt the north zone at the small lake? I placed the tent like a couple 100 meters south of the lake, and then I have a stand set up, and I just go to the stand and call them out of their zones. That's the best way that I've found to hunt it. Blitz actually showed me that, and it's amazing. Alright, there we go. That's our White Rime Ridge loadout. Say we're good to go. We'll take a quick look around here first to see if there's a big Sitka deer or moose or something like that. Then we will fast travel over to the Doll Sheep area. Head over to that Doll Sheep territory to complete this. Ooh. Well, hello there, sir. You are a decent looking moose. That's a good moose right there. Not bad. 170 to 245, that's a solid moose. Oh, is it not showing up? Hold on. Oh, never mind. I had the wrong thing. I had the scene disabled. There we go. It should be working now. Should be work now? That's not English. It should be working now. But that right there is a solid moose, guys. Now that you guys can actually see it. Well, I wasn't on the wrong screen. I have two separate scenes for the launcher and then for classic. And I was just sorting through all my scenes, deleting a bunch that I don't use, and I accidentally disabled the one for classic. But that's a pretty good moose there. Solid 170 on the lower estimate, up to 245. How about one of the compound bows, JC? That could be fun. Let's go ahead and get the 340 equipped. I see Sitka deer. That's a decent buck. Not huge, but decent. Definitely not bad. Yeah, we got lots of Sitka here. Let's just go ahead and blast that moose. This is a terrible angle, but we're gonna go for it. Oh, that was not good. Not a good shot. That should be diamond, Turkey. That should be diamond, because 381, I believe, is the low end of diamond. Oh, it died. Never mind. We're good. Small Sitka buck. Yeah, unfortunately it was a spine. Let's actually check to see. Yeah, we'll do that other box because it's got six shots available instead of the full 10. Want to use up this box before getting into a new one. No need to repeat, Lance. Repeating is just going to get you timed out. I'll get to your messages when I get to them, my man. Alright, yep, that's enough. Enough with the spam. Pretty much, Oakley, pretty much. Is the M1 better than the 7mm? Not in power, but the fact that you have 5 shots and it's semi-automatic makes it better in my opinion. I would definitely say it's I would definitely choose it over the 7mm in most situations. Hey, Seek and Destroy, how's it going? Nice, Nick, that's awesome. Jeez, 413. That's a monster. That's an absolute giant. Jeez, that's huge. Oh, no worries, Chance. Hopefully you'll feel better soon. We're not really going to be streaming for too much longer, so we'll probably actually be done with the stream before you end up leaving. We'll probably go till about 6 o'clock for Classic, so the Classic portion of the stream's not going to be as long as the Call of the Wild, but we'll go for an hour. But then once we get done with it, I need to go do some stuff, so otherwise I would go for a little bit longer. But I do have editing and stuff like that that I need to get finished. That's a good moose there. Look at that giant. That is a solid moose. Not bad at all. Maybe it was bigger than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be very low end of the estimate, but it might be a little bit larger. Yeah, a little bit bigger than low end. 183. Not bad. We'll get a trophy shot with it just because it's the biggest moose I've killed in a while. If I remember right, the moose actually have some pretty cool trophy shot poses. Wait, I wonder. Sadly, I can't, like, put my character on top of it, I don't think. How does that work? Explain to me how that works. Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't have the right rifle equipped. No. I unequipped it. Oh well, we'll just hold that even though it's not the gun. Hold that even though it's not the gun that we used. Oh, that looks pretty cool, I guess. I think that actually looks pretty good. What if we just, Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the one right there. I like it. Perfect. Alright. Well. Let's, go get the doll sheep now. Eventually I need to get some more tents out here because I actually do really like hunting on White Rime. Nice, Seek and Destroy. I'm glad you enjoy them. Can you take a trophy out of a multi-mount? Yes, you can. So what you have to do in order to do that is go remove the multi-mount from whatever stand you have it on, and then go into your trophy manager and find the multi-mount. Once you find that multi-mount, you can click dismantle, and it will just separate all of the trophies that are in there back to their solo form, and then you can put them into a different multi-mount if you want. Speaking of multi-mounts, that would actually be pretty cool to have in Classic. I hope eventually Classic gets a bit of a rework to the whole, like, mount system. Because I feel like the taxidermied animals look good in Classic, but there's not much variety in, like, places that you can put them. The lodges are pretty small, there's no multi-mounts, there's not enough full body platforms. I feel like Classic needs an overhaul to their trophy lodge system. Cause it's good, but Call of the Wild just did it so much better. It'd be nice to see Classics get a little bit of a revamp and a increase in size and functionality. Definitely be nice. Sadly, no, Sheds. They have no intentions of bringing it to console. Just because the game's incredibly old and it would be very difficult to move it over without it just costing a fortune. Yes, for sure, Float Goat, for sure. Awesome, Lotus. I'm glad that your son enjoyed. And thank you so much for the membership once again. I really appreciate it. Ooh, that's a dull sheep male. I I've been like really into the doll sheep recently. I need to start like hunting for them more because they're so nice looking. It's a small one. Not gonna worry about him right now because our mission is to take down a female doll sheep and ooh, that's a better one. Where's all the males? Or where's all the females? All I'm finding is males. All the times that I'm after strictly male doll sheep, I don't find them. And now that I'm after a female for a mission, all I find is males. Oh my gosh. There's like 4 of them here. This one's actually pretty good though. It's a solid doll sheep. I need to level up my spotting skill on them though. I think we'll definitely take this one out. That's a decent one too. That's actually might be better. Hold up. Oh, that's nice. Oh my gosh. Never mind, we're going for that one. That's actually a good one. I think that's actually pretty big, if I'm not mistaken. And he's down. Oh my gosh, that came out of nowhere. I was about to settle for one that's not nearly as large as him. I think this is probably going to be 190s, maybe 200. I've killed a couple really big doll sheep in the past, and this guy looks very similar, so... got a feeling this one's a big one. Yeah, for sure, Blitz. We definitely do. Definitely. Good 190-ish? Yeah, it's kind of my thought. I think it's probably going to be 190. I don't think it will break 200, but I will be so happy if it does. If it breaks 200, I'll spoil a, or not spoil, but I'll give you guys a spoiler for a future video. If it breaks 200, you guys get a free sneak peek spoiler at a future video. How about that? So we'll see. We'll see what it scores. Wow, yeah, that's a good ram. What a beauty. What a beautiful ram. I'm happy with that. What do you score? 181, so it's actually not as big as I thought. It's still good though, like 180s is decent. I'm actually really surprised it didn't break 190. And you know, even though the legs are kind of clipping through each other in the back, that looks good. I like that right there, so we'll just find a way to hide. Oh, huh? You just put your head down? How did that happen? That's actually really nice. That looks good. People in Classic chat, 200 are small? I know, right? People in Classic are too judgmental over what other people enjoy. If there's one thing I had to say that I don't like about the Classic community, it's the judgmental attitude towards what other people find to be a good-sized trophy. A lot of people in the community are way too judgmental over what other people taxidermize or what other people are proud of, when in reality it's none of their business what other people enjoy or think are a good trophy. But I just see way too many people act like that in the Classic community. But if you like a trophy, then tax it, you know? That almost looks amazing. So close. You know? Ah, man, it's just barely clipping. Oh, perfect, yes. That looks awesome right there. I really like that. Like, the gun isn't clipping at all, even at the tip of the barrel. This is perfect. And it doesn't even look like the ram is clipping through, like, my legs or anything. This is actually like best case scenario. I like that. Let's go with the chroma for this one because I feel like it really helps things pop out in like low light scenarios. That's a beauty. Probably one of my favorite trophy shots I've took. Now let's go find that female. We need to get ourselves a female doll sheep, and they have been so elusive. Sounds about right, Blitz. Sounds about right. Oh, that's unfortunate. Seek and destroy. No need to repeat, though. No need to repeat the message. Where'd that track go? Saw it. There we go. Is that a fox or a rabbit? I think it's a rabbit. No, it's the female doll sheep we need. Okay. Special delivery, I guess? Well, that was perfect timing. Where is it? Oh, there's another. Let's get her. Come here. We need you for a mission. Wait, where did it go? No. Did they both escape? They did. Wow. That's unfortunate. Alright, well. Time to stock up, I guess. Oh, that's unfortunate, JC. It happens though, man. It's the one downside. One downside to not having the DLCs. Yeah, they really do, Oakley. They do that to me all the time. I had a Sitka buck that I was after a couple days ago, and it was just hiding in the trees so well the whole time. Even when I was calling it, like, I spotted it over there. And I was up on this right side of the hill. And instead of, like, going directly towards me, it, like, looped through all the trees, came around this left side of the tree line, and then popped out, like, towards the end of the tree line. That was the first time I've ever seen an animal in Classic just, like, completely avoid all the open areas to get to me. Let's hope that we can get this doll sheep pretty quick, though, so we can jump over to bush rangers. Because at this rate, we're not even going to get to do bush rangers if we keep finding stuff to shoot here. We've already had 2 decent kills, and we've got the doll sheep we need for the mission in front of us. And sadly, doll sheep don't have a call, so I can't do anything there. Do they have like a scent? Do they have a scent lure? To be honest, I never look at the scent lures, so maybe it would be worth trying that, if they do have one. Oh, they have moved a little bit. They are moving farther this way. You know, that would actually be great if it could just get on the side of the hill. That would save me a lot of time. The mountain lions are pretty widespread across the entire map, William. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend checking out my mountain lion guide. I show off all the spots that I hunt for them, and it should help you quite a bit. It should help you find lots of mountain lions. And I believe in that video I even talk about which ones are the best of all the locations. Wait, that works in cap splits? I did not know that. I didn't know that the capitalization did not matter with commands. Did not know that that would actually work. you remember, but I killed that level 2 diamond. Now I just got another 258 diamond. Do you think I could be on a hot streak? I mean, it's a possibility. I don't necessarily think that you have to be on one of those in order to get a great one, though. But you could be. You could be on a heater. Oh, there we go. But I killed both of my great ones off of heaters. I've never had a heater turn into a great one. So I don't think it's like a necessity to have that. It's just a higher chance of a great one spawning because like a lot of other good stuff is spawning. But he could show up at any time. Bouncing in and out of Call of the Wild? Yeah, sounds about right, Blitz. That is how a deer do. There we go. That should be the end of that daily mission. Free 500 gems. Now we can move on to Bushrangers Run. Get those Axis Deer missions completed, hopefully. I also set up a few different things on Bushrangers, so we now have 3 feeders that are full of feed for the goats. So hopefully we'll actually be able to find some goats around these. And then I also set up this tent over here. Nice float. That's honestly like the best way to have it happen. When you're just like not even looking for it. I honestly would love it if my third great one came around during a time where I wasn't actually trying to grind. That'd be so cool. Hey Johnny, how's it going? Yeah, no problem, Tuxedo. Oh no, Turkey. That's unfortunate, man. It happens, though. I've done the same thing a couple times where I've tricked myself into thinking that I saw a great one. Let's go ahead and switch to our Bushrangers Run loadout. There we go. Pretty much fell off my couch. I bet float. I would have too. Decent little kudu horns. Actually, that's a pretty tiny one. We'll spot it though. There was one more at least around here. Also a small kudu horns. Ooh, there's an Axis Deer. So we need to get an orange female Axis Deer for this mission. It's most certainly not an orange female, but we could maybe get this thing to come in at least and try to take it out. Yeah, it definitely is Mine for Days. It's quite a bit different. This is actually the predecessor to Call of the Wild. So Classic came out like 11 years ago. And then I think like 7 years into its development, they came out with Call of the Wild as like a sequel on the brand new engine. So this was the original game where it all started. Without Classic, we would not have Call of the Wild. Hold on. Alright, Alright, we're good. Had to check something real quick. Is there anything else around here, or is it just this little buck? I think it's just the buck. Let's go ahead and use some scent cover. $114. I think I technically could just shoot it with the rifle because the feeder is actually out of render. Or there's at least no animals in render, so I can actually shoot it, I believe. Because when you're in single player, I think spook range is just up to render distance. Oh, that poor thing. Just brain shot a poor little Axis buck. No, I have not played it, Braden. I have not played it, but it does look like a good game. All of the God of War games look pretty amazing. Just never played them myself. But I've watched other people play them. Hey, Twinkies, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Perfect brain shot. Absolutely nailed it. So I think the plan for today is going to be to just go up here to like both of these, not stands, but feeders, and then fast travel down to here, and then kind of like walk this way. Or we could fast travel there and then walk down here and then cut back that way. I don't really know which one we'll do, but we'll do one of those. And it looks like feeder 1 has nothing. I'm thinking about moving this feeder because this used to be a really good spot for me, but I have not seen anything here since I set it back up again yesterday. There's just been absolutely nothing here. Out of like, I think 4 hunts. It's really unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate. I've already done that, Blitz. I've done that quite a bit in the past. I don't know if you remember, but I think I told everybody this yesterday or the day before, but... Or it wouldn't have been yesterday, it would have been like the last stream, but I used to always do multiplayer because I didn't want the game to freeze every time that I'd tab out to edit my videos. Because I used to edit and play Classic at the same time, and with single player it pauses your game every time you tab out. And so I used to open multiplayers instead. And I have seen like the majority of my non-tips in multi. But it's hard to say if it actually does make a difference. I'd have to test it out a little bit more. I don't think that they ever would do that just because of the fact that if somebody did discover it, then that would just be abused and people would know how to get better stuff. So I don't know if that would actually be a thing. It's hard to say though. It'd be really difficult to get like an actual test that actually stands up. Because everybody's results are going to be a little bit different, and luck plays into it as well. Hey, Caden, how's it going? Hopefully you can find that thing. Maybe Blitz. It's hard to say, though. Alright, I will be right back, guys. I'm gonna leave it on auto walk so we can get over there, but I'm gonna go grab some water real quickly. And I'm back. I'm gonna go find it, then I'll tell you when I kill it. It's on parquet. Nice, Caden. Hopefully you can get it. There's a kangaroo there. Goat right there. Let's see how big that goat is. Think he spooked off a pig? Probably did. Oh my gosh, that thing's tiny. That's a male? What? Oh my gosh, how is that a male goat? There's no way. Yeah, James, a little bit. I bet, Braden. I bet. Sounds like something that would happen while I'm gone. That's a melanistic? Oh yeah. Definitely. There actually is no such thing as a melanistic goat in Classic. Only albinos. And they are really hard to tell. The new warning call for blacktail and whitetail is absolutely terrifying. It definitely can jump scare you, that's for sure. Oh. Hello there. Why are all you guys here? It is sleep time. That's not putting him to sleep. Alright, well, they're gonna spook everything down by that feeder. Ah! Why? I hate feral hogs so much. Most annoying things to try and hunt. Because they almost never die on the spot. Well, let's just hope that something didn't spook off. You stupid feral hogs. Running around like you own the joint. Feral hogs have no hitbox? Yeah, pretty much. I don't think I've ever drop shot a feral hog unless I got a brain shot. Brain shots are the only way that I've done it. That's a decent looking ibex horns. I think it's actually a small ibex horns goat. Pretty small for that horn type, I believe. All those seem pretty small too. We'll go ahead and spot them though. Get that spotting skill up a little. Just one time, geez. Sounds about right though. They are difficult, that's for sure. Blacktail drink time starts at 16. It's like 16 to 20, I think. You have 700 diamonds? No. I don't have 700 diamonds. I have like 500. But there was a bug for a while where golds were counting as diamonds. And so anybody that played during that time has a bunch of like random golds that counted as diamonds. So I just have it wrote down like the amount of those that were bugged. So I have to take away 212 from whatever my total is. Really hoping we can see a big axis deer, or at least the orange doe that we need in order to complete this mission. Either would be pretty nice, or a rare axis. Got a lot of options here. Will we find any? Probably not, but we can hope. Yeah, that's what I was just saying though, James. There was a bug for a while that was causing golds to count as diamonds. It happened to everybody that played during that time period. It was around the time that they fixed the Great One from being bugged. Or, no. I guess it was when it was made known, at least, that Great Ones were showing up as level 4s and 5s. It was around that time. No goats around the feeder. That's so weird. Like, I would have expected this spot to have been good for them. Looks like I'm gonna have to move the feeders around because none of them are actually producing at all. It's so strange too because this area is like so filled with them. I think that's a male. It actually looks kind of decent. That's not bad. 830 to 1020 isn't too bad at all, and that one's decent too, I think. Not as big. That one's a pretty solid hog, though. But I'm not going to shoot it because I don't want to spook off any possible axis deer that could be in the area. We'll do a quick search around this side of the mountain and then we will fast travel over. Hey, Revive, how's it going? You missed a diamond whitetail deer and a troll whitetail deer. And then a 181 doll sheep. And I believe a 183 moose. Those last two were obviously on classic, but that's been the best of what we found today. And me lacking my proper English as usual. I've been stumbling like crazy today. I think honestly it's just because I try to talk too fast. That's probably why I mess up my words so much, is because I'm always trying to speak so fast. Nice, turkey. That's not good, James. There's been a lot of issues with crashes and low FPS and stuff like that with Rancho. Really rough. $700 to $890. You know, we honestly have a pretty decent spawn of feral hogs. We got quite a few decent, like, average to big feral hogs on the map. Unfortunately, that probably means that there's not going to be much for axis deer. And already that seems to be the case. I'm not seeing any of them hardly at all. And the one we did get was only like an 80 scoring. Okay, I don't see anything here, so should be good to fast travel. Herd goats. It's a really tiny goat there. Come on, just show me an axis deer. Male, female, I don't even care at this point. I just want to see another. We've been lacking on the axis deer. Yeah, nothing out here. Been such a lackluster hunt when it comes to axis deer. Lots of goats and hogs, though. But only one axis buck as of now. I always have good, like, down by... wow. I always have good luck down by the water. Oh my gosh, is that... Wait a second, is that Mela? Oh no, it's a dark. Ah, it tricked me at long distance. Oh, I can tell they're gonna trick me a lot. Why? Oh, that tricked me so much. Oh man, I thought for sure that was a melanistic. Oh, there's two of them. Two dark axis deer. They definitely are, Oakley. They definitely are. No need to repeat, Joey. I got you. Give me a couple minutes to read the chat before you spam it again. You gotta remember, I've got more than just your messages to look through. But I'd say take a look at some of my guides. I do quite a bit of guides for like specific species, and then I've got like just a general guide for how to get more diamonds in multiplayer, so would recommend checking some of those out if you're looking to figure out more ways to get diamonds and rares and stuff. I think so, JC. It's actually quite a few axis deer over there, so I think we finally found where all of them have been hiding this whole time. Just drop a mark there. That one's pretty decent, probably 130s. It is, James. The axis deer call in Classic is something else. It looks strange too. Yes, JC, it's from Quattro Colinas. Quattro Colinas has the 6.5 with it. Sounds like a crow call for turkey hunting. Yeah, sounds about right. Hey, Keaton, how's it going, man? Glad you could make it. Are those kangaroos? Yes, there is kangaroos here on Bushrangers Run. Gotta level him up, turkey. Level that dog up. Sparta remix of all the calls in Call of the Wild. That could be something. I don't think I'm necessarily talented enough at editing to make it actually form a song. Unfortunately. But that would be funny. Yeah, that one axis is really decent. I think that might be the biggest dark fur type axis I've seen. I don't think either of these female axis deer are the orange fur variation that we need for this mission, but there's a couple with them. Just don't think either of them are what we need. Any good axis yet? Sadly, no. This dark one right here is actually the best one we've seen. This little guy right here. This is the best axis of the day. Let's spot all of these so we can get all of the spotting skill. I think both of the females are just common. Oh, that might be an orange. I think it's common, but it could be an orange. If it is, that would be amazing, because that's what we need for the mission. It's just 4 axis deer. Nine minutes left on the scent cover. I think we should be okay. I'm tempted to just blast that one over here that looks kind of like it could be an orange. Second look. Oh yeah, on second look it's definitely not. That's unfortunate. I think this is going to be the hardest part of this mission, is just finding an orange axis deer to begin with. I have yet to see one since the update. But I've seen a ton of the dark axis deer bucks. Oh yeah, that is pretty sad, turkey, because Classic can run on anything. Is there a gray pronghorn in Call of the Wild? I guess kind of. There's a leucistic one that looks gray. I couldn't get the call. Oh wait, was that the call? Yeah, that actually was. Never mind. Or no, that's the footprints in front of me. Could not grab the call. It's unfortunate. One of them is just chilling. How? How did you spook? Well, I mean, we got the big one at least. So I guess that's all that matters there. Let's see how big this is. I think it's 130s. Yeah, 133. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just not what we're quite after. Not quite what we're looking for. Alright, later, float goat. Splinter got a bunch of the orange axis. I wish I was having the same luck. That would be great if I could find a few. I have only seen commons, though. Well, hello there. Hey, we got axis deer tracking up to level 6. That's nice. That's a little buck right there. Really tiny one. But it is another buck. Yeah, I definitely think the river's the best spot for axis deer. I have way better luck hunting the river than any other spot. The Valdaboy river runs are coming into Bushrangers Run now. Nice, Caden. That's awesome. Hey, Space Nerd, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Hey, there we go. Some more axis deer. We've been finding a lot of them down here. Yeah, this is where they all seem to congregate. Down here around the river. These might be the two that we spooked, actually. No, definitely not, because there's more. I don't think any of those were orange, though. They all looked the same. Let's just go ahead and try to take one or two of them out, though, just in case. Ooh, that shot. I think we missed the first, though. But then we somehow nailed it. No, we got both of them. Oh, wow. I actually thought we missed the first one, but we got them both. Put a mark on that. 329. Nice, Caden. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, the grayish type mule deer is the dilute. They are considered an uncommon. But yeah, as I was saying, the grayish pronghorn are leucistic, and those are a rare. They're pretty awesome. Probably one of the cooler rares in Call of the Wild. Dilutey boys, indeed. The dilutes are really cool. I just wish they were a little more rare, so they'd actually be like something special when you find them. But I mean, a diamond dilute is still pretty cool. Probably one of my favorite uncommon diamonds in the game. Classic is such a fun game. It definitely is. Especially with the axis deer. I'm so happy they added them. I feel like this is just what Bushrangers Run needed. Because this map, it was so lackluster. Besides goats, there wasn't really anything too interesting on here. At least for me. And then now with the axis deer, Bushrangers Run has become one of my favorite places to hunt. Just from one species getting added. Another common. Sadly, both were just common. Kind of figured. 2 more axis deer. Both does. Pretty sure both common. Where'd that other one go? I think I just saw it through here. Oh well, we're at the end of the stream anyway, so let's go ahead and just end it there. At least we got ourselves a pretty decent size dark axis deer. And that doll sheep was the highlight of the classic part. That was a good doll sheep. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. We had quite a lot of decent trophies today, honestly. I'm happy with how things turned out. But I need to jump off and go get myself some food and then get to editing on some videos. But yeah, I will see you guys all in the next stream. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace!